I lost $5,000 in 2 weeks because of one critical mistake I didn't even know I was making. And after coaching dozens of futures traders, I realized that 90% of them are making the exact same mistake every day, and it's quietly draining their accounts. So, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I lost $5,000 in just 14 days, how to tell if you're making the same mistake right now without even realizing it, and the exact steps you can take to make sure it never happens to you. I lost $5,000 in 2 weeks, and the worst part, I didn't even realize the mistake I was making until it was too late. This was 6 months into my trading career. July had been my best month yet, which was a surprise because the summer markets can be brutal, but I crushed it. So I walked into August with confidence. Yet my first trade was a loss, my second trade was a loss, my third trade a loss, and so on. My first 5 trades, all losses. And this is a losing streak I was not used to. And my brain had a lot to say about it. It said, remember July? You crushed it. This shouldn't be happening to you. Go get your money back. So that's exactly what I did. I went into revenge mode. Started trading more expensive markets. Started trading more in general, all in the hopes of winning my money back. And I just dug the hole deeper. By the end of the first week, I was already down 25% of my account. I was angry, confused, and most of all, I was embarrassed. And for the first time ever, I dreaded trading the next week. But I pressed on. After all, the market was not playing fair and it needed to be taught a lesson. At the end of 2 weeks, I was down 50% of my account. $5,000 donated to whoever was lucky enough to be on the other side of my trades. Not because the market beat me, but because I beat myself. And if you felt the same urge to make the market pay, then you've already met the same enemy I was fighting, and that's revenge trading. And revenge trading doesn't happen all at once. It comes in stages, and each stage is marked by a unique thought that hijacks your decision making. Spot the thought, spot the stage, and stop the cycle before it takes over. The first stage is called the hunt, and the thought that comes with this is, I can get that back. So when a loss hits, instead of pausing, you immediately look for ways to re-enter the market. Urgency is where revenge trading begins. So ask yourself, after a loss, do you immediately start looking for ways to re-enter the market instead of following your plan? The second stage is called the break, and the thought changes from can to need. I need to get that back. And this is where your rules start to bend. Stops, sizing, targets, they all get adjusted, not because your system calls for it, but because your need demands it. So have you ever changed your rules mid-trade in order to give yourself a better shot at making up for previous losses? The third stage is called the chase, and the thought changes to I will get that back. Now this is pure defiance. Your rules aren't just bent, they're gone. Stops, position, sizing, all abandoned in service of your will to get it back. Every price tick is an opportunity, and you're no longer trading your system. You're just fighting the market. Have you ever completely ignored your rules and taken trades you'd normally avoid just to claw your way back? The fourth stage is called the tilt, and this is the most dangerous stage because emotions are now in full control. You can't step away from the screen. Every trade feels like life and death, and you're no longer trading the market. You're straight up gambling at this point. So have you ever felt glued to the screen and unable to walk away even as the losses continue to pile up? And when I finally realized what I was doing, I had to make a choice. Stop trading my emotions and double down on my system. The first step wasn't pretending I was fine. It was admitting that I wasn't. I was angry, confused, and embarrassed. And while I couldn't control those emotions, I could absolutely control what I did next. Like what if Bruce Wayne had just gotten therapy? Instead of fighting shadows in the dark. And that's what revenge trading is, fighting shadows in the dark. And it cost me $5,000 in 2 weeks. But the next 2 weeks, I stuck to my plan and I traded all the way back to break even. And to this day, it is one of the proudest moments of my trading career. Not because of the money I got back, but because I proved to myself that I can climb out of that dangerous revenge trading spiral. The experience taught me one simple truth. My plan is my protection. And it comes down to 3 tools. The first is your mindset. We have to realize that losses aren't a bad thing. They're just the cost of doing business. It's tuition. And if we stop treating them like enemies to fight, we completely strip away their power. The second is your rule book. Now, rules don't necessarily make you money, but they absolutely protect it. Stop sizing, position limits, 90% rule. All of these things are your guardrails to keep you away from the dangerous spiral of revenge trading. And the third is nightly prep. Plan your day before it starts. That way, when a loss hits, you can ask yourself, is this next trade a part of my plan? And if it's not, well, that's stage one, the hunt. And if you catch it there, you can stop revenge trading before it starts.